Hi everyone, happy Mask Monday. You may notice I have a little represent here because it's actually Sunday when I'm recording this in order for it to be up on YouTube tomorrow night for Mask Monday. I have to record it in advance, and the Giants are playing tonight. I'm not a huge football fan, but football is very big in my house, so this is how I do it. Anyway, so tonight, we're going to use another GlamGlow mask called Youthmud. Last week we did the white one, which is Super Mud. This week we're going to do, I just got a little sample size of the other one, which is more of an exfoliating type mask. And so we're going to do that. We're going to talk about how to insert your mask into your overall skincare routine, how often you should be masking, and mask removal. There was a question on the last week's Mask Monday about cleansing after using a mud mask, so we're going to talk about that. I have a couple of updates at the end on the giveaway and a few other things. So let's just jump right in and get started, shall we? So I'm going to start off with this very attractive hairdo, which I know you really love, but it keeps the mask out of the hair out of my mask. I'm going to go ahead and hit around my eyes with my favorite Paula's Choice that I've been using in each Mask Monday. I want to hydrate under there. I think I put a little too much. So these are really kind of different. This mask we're using today is kind of green inside compared to that one was practically black inside. Just as a point of comparison for you, this mask is, I think its primary ingredient is some green tea. It has a really pleasant smell. I like it. And it's supposed to be more of an exfoliating mask compared to the one in the white jar. So I'm going to go ahead and set my timer for 10 minutes just to kind of make sure. I think I'll know when this is done because it'll be dry. But if you're wondering what these dark green things, these are actually green tea leaves. I read that online before I started this video, and I'm not gonna lie, that seems a little weird, but maybe it's really cool, who knows. It's my first time using this mask, so we'll learn about it together. Okay, so let's talk about inserting masking into your routine. So typically you want to insert it in after you've cleansed your face, and I do it generally a minimum of one time a week. But lately I've been really kind of trying to up my game a little bit and to mask more frequently than that. So I would say 2 or 3 times a week, but I wouldn't probably do any more than 3 times. You really kind of have to read your own skin about that because you don't want to over mask. I think if you are dry and you're using a moisturizing mask, I think you can use that more. But I wouldn't use this kind of a treatment mask more than a couple of times a week. So as far as mask removal, you definitely want to read the instructions that come with your mask to kind of follow what they have to say. When you're, and it can really depend on the type of mask you're using. So let's talk a little bit about a mud mask like this, which is going to be, deep pore cleaning, tightening pores, maybe some exfoliation, that kind of thing. I remove it, you know, with a warm, wet washcloth, and I get it really wet, you know, not super warm, but so it feels good, and just lay it over my face, and almost like I'm rehydrating the mask again, and then gently wipe it all off, and I just really work carefully to make sure that I get all the mask off my face. If you're using a treatment type of mask or a sheet mask, you wouldn't necessarily want to remove it unless the instructions specifically tell you to remove it. So if you're doing a treatment where it's kind of like a peel, a mask peel, then definitely you're going to want to remove that, again, with a washcloth. But if you're doing a different kind of treatment where there are really good benefits to leaving it on your skin, you can just pat it and let it dry. So the one caveat to that, in my opinion, is sometimes that kind of stuff feels kind of sticky. And that's not very comfortable to deal with. And in that case, I would probably just gently remove it. But you might have to make some personal decisions in that regard. So one other tip I want to share with you, it's something that I do, is I have a stack of washcloths that I picked up probably at Target pretty inexpensively. I probably have a dozen of them or more. And they're very different in color from, say, the ones that match my good towels in my bathroom. And the reason why I do that is a lot of skincare products can can discolor your washcloths or leave a residue, and they can, you know, they're getting clean, but they maybe don't look as clean as they used to. So it's kind of twofold. First of all, not to you know, damage your good washcloths, and secondly, to have enough that you can get a fresh one every day, so you're not having like a bacteria-filled washcloth on you know, on your face when you're trying to clean your face and get that kind of nastiness off. So I like to do that. I kind of have them in a stack in the bathroom. Everybody knows they're, you know, for that purpose. They don't really get mixed in with the regular washcloths in the rest of the house. So it's something I've been doing for a number of years, and it's just perfect for me. So it's something you might want to check out. You can get them relatively inexpensively at Target, a stack of washcloths, and treat yourself so that you have a nice fresh washcloth every time you go to wash your face. So I'm just about dry, and you can see these weird little green tea leaves. A little weird, huh? I don't know. Anyway, but you can see if you look closely on my nose, you know, that you can tell that it's pulling some of the oil out of there. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and remove this. I have a nice warm washcloth, and yet see how they do get like a little discolored depending on what you're using on your face. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of soften the mask with the washcloth. And then once it's softened, I'm going to go ahead and just wipe it off. So I've removed all the mask, and you know, I'm just going to let that dry and then apply the rest of my skincare, and that would be you know, toner, would get any residual mask that maybe I missed with the washcloth, and then what other follow-up treatment items that I'm going to apply that night. So I would not typically rewash my face because it's pretty darn clean, but I think it's somewhat of a texture feel depending on what kind of mask you use. If you're using like I said, a sheet mask that leaves a residue on your face, you might want to you may or may not want to remove that. So next week I'm gonna do a sheet mask. I have this one lined up from Mask Bar, which I think I picked this up at Target. And this one does not talk about cleansing or wiping it off after you put it on, so that's just an FYI there. So I'm gonna do this one next week. I wanted to give you a quick update on a few things, and the first thing I wanted to talk to you about is, you know, I've been getting these this subscription box, and frankly, I'm kind of disappointed in it. I don't love it. You know, it's not that much money. It's only $15, but so this is my most current one. It just is kind of. I find it's a lot of skincare, which I'm pretty particular about my skincare, so I'm not sure how happy I am about that. This one had some, I'll just quickly do a quick show and tell. This has BioBliss Lock It In Serum for the eyes and face. So it's in a little spray bottle. And it has, what is this? This is MD Solar Sciences Daily Anti-Aging Moisture and Broad Spectrum SPF. And I find these little tubes, there's very little in here. This looks like, oh, that's kind of a nice sample. I can see through the lights. There's probably only about as much as you would get in a foil packet. Kind of ticks me off for that very reason. There's an exfoliating foaming cleanser from Suki Face. So smells fruity. And then this is a toner. Arconia Cranberry Toner. I've never heard of some of these companies. So this is your big sample. Okay, I might use that, I don't know. And then I got a little hair clip, which I'll probably give to my daughter or to my niece or someone. I don't know, I'll have to see. So overall, I'm generally not that impressed. I think I'm going to cancel this one, maybe try a different one. I like the idea of getting a little surprise in the mail, but I've not been thrilled with this. So if you get any sample boxes and you have one that you really love, let me know. I'm interested in hearing what other people, what kind of sample boxes other people get. And lastly, I just wanted to remind people to leave me some comments. Give me a thumbs up on my videos in September to enter to win this really great VIB bonus that I got 2 of. And there's like 9 different things in here, pretty nice samples from Sephora. So don't forget, and I will see you in my next video. I don't know about these tea leaves. Ew.